Welcome. As you find a quiet space to rest, let the world around you gently fade into stillness. Feel the air around you soften. Let your thoughts slow. Let your body grow still. Tonight, we will take a gentle journey. A story that has echoed through time for thousands of years. A story of one man, one family. A great flood. And a promise that the world would never be forgotten. This is the story of Noah and the Ark. A story of trust. Of listening when the world grows loud. Of building. Waiting. Believing. And watching peace return after the storm. So wherever you are, whatever burdens you carry, lay them down for now. Let your mind drift like a quiet river, and open your heart to the calm and ancient beauty of the story to come. Let's begin. In the beginning, the earth had been beautiful. The sun rose over gentle hills. Rivers ran through green valleys. Trees stretched into the sky. And people walked in peace with the one who had made them. But over time, things changed. People forgot the way. They began to hurt each other. Their hearts became full of anger, greed, violence. The earth, once filled with music and kindness, now echoed with pain. And the Creator looked upon the world, and his heart was heavy. He saw the pain people caused, the cruelty, the emptiness of their ways. But amid all the noise, all the sorrow, there was one man who still walked with God. His name was Noah. Noah was kind, honest, quiet in his soul. He listened to the whisper of the divine. He walked gently on the earth. And God saw that Noah was good. So one day, as Noah was going about his day, the Creator spoke. Not through thunder, not through fire, but with clarity and sorrow. Noah, I am going to bring a flood, a great flood, to wash the earth clean. But you and your family, you will be saved. You must build an ark, a great wooden vessel, a shelter for the storm to come. And though Noah had never seen rain like this before, though the skies were clear and people laughed at the idea, he listened. He believed. He began to build. The days were long. The work was hard. Noah gathered gopher wood, strong and smooth. He shaped beams, bent planks, fastened them together. With every hammer strike, he carved trust into the wood. The ark was vast, 3 levels tall, room after room. It stretched long like a floating temple. People came and watched. Some laughed. Some mocked. What is this foolishness? They asked. A boat? On dry land? Why? But Noah kept building. He didn't argue. He didn't explain. He simply listened and worked. His sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, worked alongside him. They carried timbers, tied ropes, sealed the wood with pitch. Animals still roamed freely. Birds sang. The earth seemed peaceful. But Noah knew. The rain was coming. Days turned to weeks. Weeks to months. And then it was time. The ark stood ready, tall, strong, waiting. And then the animals came. 1 by 1, 2 by 2. They began to arrive. Noah didn't have to search for them. They simply came. A quiet miracle. Insects crawling gently along the ground. Deer stepping silently from the trees. Doves circling and landing with calm. Lions, giraffes, sheep, foxes. Creatures of every kind. They walked slowly, without fear. No rushing. No pushing. As if they too trusted the voice that called them. Noah guided them inside the ark. Into stalls and nests, pens and shelters. the air filled with the sounds of breathing, fluttering, padding paws. 7 pairs of clean animals. 2 of every other kind. All were welcomed. Then Noah's family entered, his wife, his sons, and their wives. The door remained open for just a little longer. The sky was still clear. But then a breeze began to stir. Then the moment came. The door of the ark closed. Not by Noah's hand, but by the hand of the Creator. And then the first raindrop fell. A soft patter on the roof. Then another. Then more. And more. Until the heavens opened. The skies darkened. Clouds rolled like waves across the sky. And rain fell. Heavier. Steadier. Relentless. It pounded the earth. Streams overflowed. Rivers rose. The soil turned to water. The people who once laughed now cried out. But the ark stood firm. Sealed. Safe. The waters rose. The ark lifted gently. And it began to float. Noah and his family sat inside, surrounded by the sounds of water, the breathing of animals, and the knowledge that the world outside was being made new. 40 days. And 40 nights. The rain did not stop. The sky wept. The earth surrendered. And the ark drifted on a sea that had no shore. Then, after 40 days, the rain ceased. The skies opened, and a pale light broke through. But the earth was still covered in water. As far as the eye could see, endless sea. The ark floated quietly. And then, slowly, the water began to sink. Day by day, it receded. Mountaintops began to peak above the surface. Trees emerged from the deep. The breath of the world slowly returned. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah waited. He opened a small window and sent out a raven. It flew back and forth, searching, but returned with nothing. Then he sent a dove. The dove circled, then returned. There was nowhere yet to land. 7 days passed. Then again, he sent the dove. And this time, it returned, with a single olive leaf in its beak. Hope. New life. The waters were nearly gone. 7 more days. One final time he sent the dove. And it did not return. The world was ready. At last, the door of the ark opened. Light poured in. Noah stepped onto the earth. Fresh, quiet, peaceful. The air was clean. The land, reborn. The animals emerged slowly, blinking in the sunlight. Stretching. Walking. Leaping. Birds took flight. Foxes ran through grass. Elephants raised their trunks and trumpeted into the sky. And Noah fell to his knees. He built an altar. And he gave thanks. A song rose from the earth. Not sung with words, but with the beating of hearts, the rustle of trees, the call of birds, the soft wind over new hills. And then the Creator made a promise. Never again will I flood the earth in this way. Though the heart of humanity may falter, I will not destroy the world. As long as the earth remains, there will be seedtime and harvest, summer and winter, day and night. And in the sky, a rainbow appeared, arched like a gentle bridge between heaven and earth, colors stretching in peace, a covenant of mercy. It would be a sign for all generations. God remembers. God restores. God is faithful. And so the story ends. Not with destruction, but with hope. The flood did not last forever. The rain stopped. The skies cleared. And life began again. Noah's story is our story too. There are storms we pass through, moments when the sky grows dark, when the waves rise, when it feels as though we are drifting. But even then, there is an ark. There is shelter, and the storm will pass. There is always a dove returning with a branch, and always a rainbow waiting to rise above the clouds. Tonight, let that promise rest in your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. Peace will return. And when it does, you will step into a world made new. So rest now. Let the waters fade. Let the ark rock gently. And trust that morning is coming. Good night. And may peace remain with you.